the plan for today, when we get to the farm, and I'm telling you now because once I get there, it's going to be go, go, go time. The plan for today is to put down the seed. That's right. The trees are gone. Everything's graded out. And I got to put something down to hold the dirt. We've got a light rain tonight. And then I think we're supposed to get some severe thunderstorms coming in tomorrow. Well, I say severe, but hopefully not too severe. I don't want the seed washing away. But that's the plan. So I am going to try and get all of this seed down by hand. So I have my spreader. If you've seen my previous video, you know that I have one of those kind of earthway, you know, the strap, I was gonna say strap on, you know, oh my god, where's this video going? Seed spreader, right? And that is what I'm going to be using today. Obviously I can't use like a turf spreader where you walk behind it and you're pushing it. First of all, I don't really have a good one. The one I have is in very bad shape. It's like 15 years old and the wheels are falling off. I also got a couple bags of fertilizer. That's not going to go very far, but it's just to, you know, give a little dessert to the seed. I'm going to count out for now. I'll start counting at 50 paces per bag, and if that's not enough, I'll start, you know, spreading them out even more. I changed my mind. 40 paces. We'll start there, and then we'll spread out. I'm taking pretty big steps. Secondly, this is pretty raw land, rough graded, and it's not so smooth that you're just going to push a little seed cart over it. So I'm going to be walking it and using this spreader. Is this the most efficient way to do it? No. I mean, I think a tractor with a PTO spreader would probably get the job done in maybe a half hour. You figure 3 acres, half hour. You could probably do about 10 minutes an acre on a tractor with a spreader. It's probably going to take me like 3 hours. We'll see. That's a lot of walking uphill both ways in the snow. It's going to be a lot. Small tip, when you're going back and forth across a really long span, you want to pick a point on one side, pick a point on the other side, and then that gives you a reference point, because trust me, when you're sitting there looking down, spinning, you're going to end up all zigzag. So pick a target, head towards the target, and then when you turn around, you've already had a target from where you started, so then you basically pick your target just to the side of that, turn around, pick another target, and then you just keep doing that, and you'll get nice straight even spread of your seed. While you're at it, check your pockets. If you're using this kind of spreader here, you're gonna have a lot of seed in your pockets. So if you find any bald spots, just reach in your pocket and spread it by hand. I'm almost down to the bottom of my second bag. Just something to keep in mind. If you're using these kinds of spreaders, make sure you close it up before you start putting the seed in there. I almost made that mistake. Otherwise, you're just gonna keep pouring, wondering where it's all going, and it's just falling out of the bottom. I still have some in here, but I don't want to go all the way down to the other side because I'm not going to make it back, and then I'm just wasting trips. I'm better off to top myself off. All right. I tell you, one nice thing about having the ashes raked over is that because the soil is really dark, when you put this light seed on there, you can see it very easily. When you're spreading the seed over orange clay, you have this tan seed over orange clay, you really can't see anything. So spreading the ashes so far, big win. I really want to see the difference between where the ashes were spread and everywhere else once the grass starts really growing in. I'm going to finish up this bag and move on to, I'd say we got about an acre done. Probably got about an acre done, so we're going to be moving on to the next couple of bags. All right, making time. I realize I might be spreading this a little bit thin. I'm trying to ballpark it at about 100 pounds an acre of this is a mix, a contractor's mix. It's basically turf type, mostly turf type fescue with like 20% millet, just to get something established quickly, because really all I need is to rebuild the root mat that was kind of raked. We wanted to get all of those, or as much as possible, of the big tree roots, and then we're going to replace that with grass roots. Grass roots we can work with. We can tear little furrows if we need to, overseed, reseed. We can work with that. Big fat tree roots, they're just going to break something if you try to drag through that or whatever. So I'm going to keep going here. I am on bag number 4 right now, and we're getting pretty close. Here, let me show you. I know it's hard to tell from the camera, but you can see some flags out there. We're getting pretty close to the build site. And right now, all the machines are way down at the end over there. So we're doing it. We're getting there slowly. I'm gonna keep at it. Again, I wanna make sure I have enough daylight. I think I'm doing okay. I'm guessing it's probably about, I don't know, 4 o'clock maybe. So I think I'm still doing okay. I'll check the time here in a little bit. I'm more worried about all the clouds I keep seeing. I just want to make sure I get this down before any rain comes. And I still have the fertilizer sitting in the truck, so I don't want that getting rained on before I get a chance to spread it. So, all right, I'm getting back to work. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Things you find when you're out here. I just came across this big stump. I guess he must have gone around it. Probably didn't want to deal with it. I don't blame him. But it's off to the side. It's not where, you know, anywhere where the house is going to be or anything like that. But man, this is a good sized stump. It's mostly rotted through, but I don't know. If I put a chainsaw to it, maybe I can like chainsaw a chair or something into it and then just kind of let the tree grow around it. It might be kind of cool. I don't know. We'll come back to this in like a year. But good to know I have it. That's awesome. So I may end up with like an extra bag or something, which means I'm probably spreading it a little bit thin. That's okay, because even if I am setting markers on either end, I may be missing having some little pockets. The wind is kind of blowing a little hard, so there's no guarantees there. So if I have like one bag left, that might be just enough, perfect for me to go perpendicular and just even it all out. This fourth bag, I swear, it's taking me as long as the other 3 bags took. I think I'm just slowing down. I might be losing steam and not even realizing it, but we're getting close. At least we're almost done with 2 acres. That's not bad. Not bad for a few hours of work. A couple hours? I don't know. I forgot to check the clock. I know it might seem from the video like a lot's not happening, but a lot's happening. All of that has seed. This poor little spreader, it's crying. It's starting to wobble a little and squeak and squeal, but it's gonna make it. We've got about 100 more pounds to spread, then about 100 pounds of fertilizer. We'll do all right, we'll make it. Man, I am cutting it close right now. So here's what I'm doing. I don't know if you can see that tiny dot down there next to the excavator. That's my truck. So because it's so long, basically I'm filling up the spreader with seed and I'm walking all the way down to the truck, and it's pretty much empty by the time it gets to the truck. I fill up with fertilizer and then I work my way back, and so that's what I'm going to keep doing, just back and forth. Whatever leftover seed I have, I'm crisscrossing it with all of the seed that I had been putting sort of parallel to the road. Now I'm going perpendicular to the road, and on my way back, so I'm not wasting a trip, I'm putting a little bit of fertilizer in there. Again, 2 bags, each bag's like 10,000 square feet. I'm dealing with, I don't know, 120, 130 something square feet right now with this whole area. So very, very tiny amount of fertilizer I'm putting down. It's really just, like I said, it's just dessert. I'm just putting sprinkles on this ice cream cone right now. All right, I'm gonna get back to it. Whew. And catch my breath. You can tell, getting a little sweaty out here. And I thought I'd be a little chilly because of the wind, but nope. Nope, it's not happening. Anyways, you guys kind of see what's going on. It's really hard to see any progress on this because it's tiny little pellets and seeds that are being spread everywhere. And I'm not mulching this because we're going to get some rain here in a minute, and that's going to help. We're on a little bit of a hill, so that's going to help kind of roll some of that soil and cover up some of that seed. We'll see how much time I have. I might do a little bit of dragging just to help the seed get covered. But anyways, I'm going to leave you guys here. I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you're not subscribed, definitely do subscribe, and you'll be all caught up on everything that goes on here. And as always, you guys be good. I'll see you on the next one.